First off, I don't care what you people say. Never follow rules. I'm a trendsetter anyway. Okay, I march to the beat of my own drum. They say I need rules in my life. Well, I got some. That's one. Kill the competition. Two. Be a loyal dog. Three. And if they snitching on your man, send them to the morgue. Four. When you party, go hard till you hit the floor. Five. If you didn't see me do it, what the hell you asking for? Welcome to my world. SINA.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Welcome to the Sunday night live stream. We come to you live every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Facebooks, on YouTube, and on Twitch at BLKOUT_AD. Let me bring out my co-host extraordinaire for the night, the man with the plan, BLKOUT AD. Welcome to the show, sir. How are you this fine evening?
What up, man?
What's up, man? What's up? Oh man, getting closer to the end of the holidays, man. I've been a busy man, but can't get past the stupid copyrights, man. 20 edits so far, 20 edits in my last two videos. I'm kind of tired of it. I'm tired of it. I mean, I'm not doing the work. Eduardo's doing the work, but I'm sure he's tired of it. So I don't know, but that's why you haven't seen a video. I'm literally up to the last 5 minutes. I've sent him another 2 copyrighted videos to say, hey, please re-edit these. It's been a pain in the ass. So, anyway,
part of the game,
part of the way we do business. Lots to talk about. We have some topics to discuss and some things to work on. I'll just talk about tonight. So very excited to get into those things. If you guys want to chat with us, make sure you guys hit us up in the chat. We'll answer any and all questions, put you up on the chat live. And if you're watching this, if you're listening to this on Apple, Spotify, like it's one big company, Apple or Spotify, give us a 5-star rating or give us a thumbs up or whatever it is. Give us a good rating so that we get more exposure out there. I have been working more on the podcast side, so you'll see more audio coming out. Very excited about that. All right, enough of that stuff. No more promoing. AD, how's your week been, man? What you been working on this week?
Been an all right week, weird week. It's been a weird energy week, man. I actually got a story.
Oh shit. We start with the story, or we want to hold it for later?
No, we can talk about it now. It's kind of like your neighbor situation.
Oh, in Colorado?
Yeah, man.
Damn, what's going on, man?
So, yesterday was a weird day. We get home from work. It's like 12 o'clock because we work in the industry of food. So we get home. I turn my shit on, get ready to game. And then Katie goes and walks the dog. And something happens. I don't really want to talk about that part. But something happens outside where Katie kind of needs to help someone.
Oh.
Right? Weird situation. But on her way to help, our downstairs neighbor opens the door and is like, what's going on up there? And mind you, I have my headphones on already. So I kind of only hear Katie's voice at the end of it. So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I open the door, whatever. Katie basically tells me the lady's like, have you ever been to prison? And I hear the electronics in my apartment, whatever. And for the last couple months, because we've been here for a little over a year now. We're in our second lease. But we've been here for a while. And she just moved in during our second lease. So I would hear banging on our because we're on the second floor. So on our floor, I would just hear banging, and I'm like, what the fuck? It'll be random, you know what I mean? If we're making noise or something and somebody's like, shut up, But it's
really?
Constant. Yeah, constant. And it's been for months. And, I don't say nothing because I'll be sitting here gaming or maybe talking shit, but I'm here. And then Katie will be, on the couch watching TV, doing her own thing, homework or whatever. So it'll be what the fuck? Nobody's even moving. Or it'll happen Katie's already sleeping and I'm not talking to anybody. I'll just be gaming by myself and I'll just hear it. What the fuck? And one time she had asked Katie, she was like, is there construction going on in there? I'm like,
what?
So I'm like, whatever. Anyways, So that happened yesterday, right? And we're kind of like, what the fuck? Like, we don't even make noise. Like, we're not loud. We don't bring people over. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm loud when I'm gaming, but that's usually during the day. Like, when it's nighttime, I'm kind of chill. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that I'm in an apartment building.
Right.
But we wake up this morning. Katie goes and walks the dog. She said, look what she said, look what our neighbor left us.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Fucking, I don't even know what this is.
What?
Murder live here.
Like game murderers, but not like real. Like, oh,
Well,
shit.
I'm like, what? Listen, what? One,
No.
what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you just think we're like, you think I'm Dexter? Like, during the night, I just go off and murder people and then bring them home and then take them out, like, in this little ass apartment. Like, mind you, there's mad apartments around us, so it's like, and I live in the middle, so it's like I gotta walk through everybody. Like, you think I'm dragging a dead body, dude? Like, what?
I mean,
so
wow.
And this all happened yesterday, so obviously we're gonna go talk to the people and be like, yo, I don't know, because now I do gotta say we have, like, to be accountable. She also said, I know weird shit goes on up there. Like, yeah, twitch.tv /blackout_AD. You'll see the weird shit here. But I don't know. I really don't know, dude.
That is wild.
Yeah.
So murderers live here is her sign. That's
her sign.
Hey, can we put that on a shirt? That right there is like almost like the Drake. If you're reading this, it's too late. Like the writing and my God, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I think it's crazier that she did this than whatever
Yeah.
she's conjuring up in her head.
No, listen. That's some fucking psychotic level shit. Like you gotta okay. So let's put it this way. If you really think murderers live there, why would you put a note on their door? Like honestly, like oh no. Oh my God. Yeah. So can you put the sign up one more time? I want Chad, Dr. Green. He has a psychology. So Dr. Green, if you saw this posted on your door, what is your medical analysis of that?
Let's be honest. I don't think Dr. Green's a fan of me. He was psychoanalyzing me last time, so he might think I'm a murderer as well. Just saying, he might be biased.
Well, I mean, we have a doctor on call. We have a doctor on call.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And it's I understand, like, if we're being loud or, like, we do have a dog, so, like, maybe he jumps around sometimes. Like, which one? What you? Come on, I'm gonna get mad at the person above me for living life? A few thoughts. See what I'm saying?
No, about the note, not about AD. Let's separate AD and the note. The note was left at his door.
Crazy. And
no, but no.
The thing is like
the dog thing too. Like, even if the dog walks around, it's not like.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I really don't know. Like, we do have an AC unit that was vibrating the floor, maybe. So we, like, to rectify it, we put a pillow under it, to stop it from vibrating. My computer would be the only other thing I'm like, maybe she hears that, but even then, it's like, how loud is my computer if I don't hear it right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not feeling my feet under me, I think narcissist with abusive tendencies. I think he's talking about me again. No, nah, but yeah, I don't know, man. It definitely threw me off because, like, Katie says that, like, she's pet the dog before. You're like, oh, it's such a great dog. Like, so I don't know. I think she lives alone. So again, who knows? I can't. I mean, I have a crazy neighbor, but she's never left. Well, she's written letters to neighbors about me that I'm a cheap ass bastard, but but not a murderer. Never been accused of any felony crimes.
So
Gabe brought up a great point. He's like, she probably just hears you play COD, and it's like, Dad, but like, even that's stupid. Even that's dumb as fuck. Like, okay.
I mean, so we have to think about what are the things you say. What are some of the things you say? That you have to warm up the sticks. You're killing them. No, I don't know. Like what? What would be misconstrued in your discussions?
That's also, I mean, yeah, Dr. Green brings up a good point. Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's. Let's be honest. I haven't killed anybody, so.
Let's clear the air. Let's clear the air.
No, it's not even clear the air. It's just like
no.
What the fuck? Like, I don't know. You think I'd be a little bit smarter about killing people? You know, like,
yeah.
It's not again. It's not like we're like fucking partying or like we're loud as fuck or you know what I mean, like. With all the camera rings and doorbell. Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. Like, we're gonna get a ring for the crib. Yeah, so it records everything in here.
Yep.
And a ring for the outside if that crazy bitch. And we're gonna tell them like, yo, we didn't provoke this. And if anything, she goes out of her way to bang up. And it's like, yeah, she was doing it today. And it was like 3:00 in the afternoon. And I was just making like food. I was like, there's no way I'm even being that loud. Like, I don't even have nothing, no TVs on. I'm just walking, not running to the food. I'm just like in my my kitchen's the size of this area. I'm fucking just turning. You know, it's like, the fuck?
Yes. Yeah. Then she gaslights you. Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm personally, I'm not engaging because I'm brown in America. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you're going to get accused of something.
This one, like,
yeah.
I'm not even talking. Yeah. I wanted to like make funny remarks, and me and Bird are joking about it. Like, yo, that new Kendrick album, we're gonna learn how to the crip walking is gonna go crazy in the new Kendrick album, you know. Or I told Katie, I was like, I'm gonna stand outside with a scream mask and just wave the whole for an hour, you know. Like,
my god.
Realistically, I can't really do anything about it. It's just weird behavior, man. Just weird behavior.
I mean, that is, again, just having a sign, putting a sign on someone's door and calling them a murderer is just, that's wild. That's wild and crazy behavior. I couldn't, even if I thought they were, I wouldn't. Even if I thought they were, I wouldn't do it.
What the fuck? It's on a congratulations thing. This is like some, I'll just Jason. But it's like, congratulations, murderer lives here. Like, you ripped this off of, somebody gave this to you and you ripped it off. Like, no, I gave you a gift and you ripped it off.
Oh, dude. Herc is coming in late. Yeah, Herc. The neighbor has left this sign on AD's door. This you got to get Chatacorn. We got to get everybody. We got to rally the troops. This is serious business here. No. Honestly, I'm a little afraid for you. I'm a little weirded out by this, for you. Because no, I don't. Now, does she have other people to live with? Well, again, I don't want to put her business out there. Okay.
No, I don't think so.
I'm trying to be careful of not putting her business out there.
I mean, I don't know. We don't talk to her. We don't say anything. When the moments I've seen her, I'm like, hi, how you doing? She just looks, I mean, I'm used to getting looked at oddly. You know what I mean? Like, people usually are intimidated by me at first. So I'm kind of used to that. So like when somebody gives me a side eye, it's kind of like, all right, whatever. But she thinks I'm a murderer, you know, or I don't know, like she's going crazy. Maybe she's in there alone, sad, you know, miserable, with nobody that cares about her, and she's just making up stories. She's writing a fiction novel about me.
Yeah, this is what Dr. Green says. That shows a random personality, maybe multiple. A rush note on that was a split-second decision. She was mad. Something triggered her, and she was mad.
Well, yeah. I know it triggered her. We came home. That's literally, we weren't home all day, right? So that means, like, I was thinking about this today because, again, I've just been sitting here and Kate. All right, so you know, obviously, Katie's a white woman. She starts stomping a little harder. You know, she don't give a fuck. I'm over here like.
You're tiptoeing.
I'm like, all right. And I was by myself for most of the day because Katie's working. So I'm like, I haven't even got up from this seat. You know, I even put socks under my PC, like where my PC meets the ground. I put some socks there to stop the vibration because maybe that's it. She was still banging on the wall, right? So I'm like, how many times does she just bang on the wall and we're not even home? We're both at work.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like just banging. I hear it when I'm sleeping, and I'm like, bro, I'm not even up. Like nobody's up. Katie's white. How dare you come home? But so yesterday, we literally walk up the stairs, walk in. Katie goes and walks the dog. Again, the other situation was kind of like, what the fuck is going on tonight? Because it was a mixture. But I'm gonna just say, there was somebody that was in need of help, just sitting in like the dumpster area with her dog, and Katie, naturally just wanted to help. But it was just like that's happening, and then as Katie's going to go help this girl and be a good person, she gets yelled at by this bitch. And I'm like, what's going on right now? Yeah, so it was a weird night.
We're gonna have to do get some what are those called? Welfare checks on you, man. Make sure you're okay. Make sure that you're checking in. No, we want to make sure you're checking in.
I can survive this thing.
In need of help, beautifully worded. Yes. No, but I it's funny.
I'm getting it. I am too. And interracial relationships triggers people a certain way.
Yeah, I think so. Katie says I was so confused by her asking if I've been to prison.
Katie is literally going to school to be a CSI. So that's another theory I have. I'm like, maybe she just like hears like random. I was talking about murder because Katie will just explain stuff and then be like, Katie's last 2 classes were actual, like she had to do actual like blood splatter and stuff. So there's been a lot of conversation. And who knows? I honestly feel she's downstairs in the quiet, just like. What's going on? You just hear me, Dad.
Katie, make her Christmas cards with you too.
Leave her cookies. That's another thing. She's had pumpkins out there for the whole October, all of November, and just took them down today and put a little Christmas tree like she's a nice person. No, you're a cunt.
No, listen, there could be something really wrong with this lady, man. You got to be careful. Again, there's the note, ladies and gentlemen. Murderers live here,
which is hilarious to me. I thought the note was gonna be like, you guys are fucking assholes. I'm like half asleep, like what in the crazy bitch?
Like white chicks, right? I'm writing a carefully worded letter,
and that's another thing that confuses me because it's like, all right, if you find it's a real problem, because I do feel like me and Katie can defend this properly. Like we don't do shit. You know what I mean? We're literally not home, and if we're home, we're doing our own shit. She's doing homework. I'm gaming. You know what I mean? Like there's people literally in our literally across, like I can look into their apartment from my thing that just be yelling and fighting with each other nonstop, like violently fighting. It's like, yeah, I don't know. So the cops never been called on us. The apartments never told us anything. So I'm like, so you're not really complaining to anybody about this. And now you just want to make it you think weird things are going on. Well, like, what do you think's going on up here?
Right, exactly. And she must be listening in. She must be like really nosy about it. Again, if she's picked up on the conversations.
Well, that's just my assumption.
Katie's score. Right.
No, that's just my assumption. That's weird. Also,
that's weird. That's really weird.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's really sitting there waiting for the but I could be like, all right, I guess, maybe you do hear weird. You guys have been watching us for close to like 4 years now, 3 years or some shit.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit that goes on, but it ain't what she's thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It was just
no.
I was like,
I mean, we have
testing.
Oh my God. Let's see. Murderers or murderer? Murderer lives here.
Oh, murderers, both of us. She's implying both of us.
Which one of you is the murderer? Dun dun dun. Oh, it's okay, plural. Okay. Man, this is. I did not expect the story.
I was gonna text you about it, and then I was like, I'll just wait.
Nope. This is a perfect way to reveal it because I did not want to be prepared for the reaction. I want to react live to this, and this is perfect. This is a perfect discussion. The funny thing is, this is so good. This is a great. Okay, so I transitioned.
Crazy.
So I transitioned from an old job to a new job, right, this week, right? And I always, as I'm leaving one job, like tell people, hey, I do this stuff online, and I send them links, and I go, hey, go check it out. So the first episode that they're gonna listen to might be this one of Murderers Live Here. That's the name of this episode, Murderers Live Here. And
yeah,
it's just, they're gonna be like, what the hell has this guy been doing the whole time he's worked with us? Anyway, yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun. Like I'm gonna get text messages in the morning for sure. Maybe she's she's super pro life, like stands outside of Planned Parenthood type pro life. Oh, maybe.
What does that even mean, Kobe? Oh. Right. I mean, maybe she is, but like also, I don't give a fuck about this bitch. Why are you even like? We don't bother you,
right?
And if anything, you bother us. If I wanted to be petty, I would have been. This is literally weeks of me being like, this bitch always knocking on the wall. You know, I could have been said something. I don't say shit because you're crazy. I understand crazy. I got a family, but bitch, murderers.
Right, exactly.
I'm trying to be a millionaire. And you talking about murder?
I know. This ain't Diddy stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, bro.
Right. You've been accused. You've been accused.
I've been accused. In the court of public opinion, she could get all our neighbors to think we're murderers.
That's it. That's it.
All right. So I'm sorry to keep talking about it, but
no. This is fine. This is fine.
I just been piecing things together, right? There was one day I got pulled over, and luckily I did the way it happened because I realized my my tags were expired, so I had to get them renewed. But I'm like, I do the same schedule every day, right? I get into my car. There's cops in the thing, and I'm kind of like, all right, I'm not really paying attention because I've seen cops here before. You know, I've literally seen cops come and yell at a guy because he's yelling about the Eagles winning on Sunday so loud that I have the windows open, so I hear it, and I'm just geeking out because I'm like, you just hear him. He's going crazy. Yeah, he's going nuts. And the cops like come and they're standing outside. He's like, I'm not leaving my building, but I'll talk to you from the balcony. And he's like standing outside talking. He's like, but I'm just watching the game. They don't know passion. Like he's going crazy. I've seen cops here. So I found it weird because I get in the car and like they get in the car right when I get in my car and I'd like dip out, you know, normal. And then they follow me. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I turn, make another right onto the main street. And then I was like, all right, I'll just turn in the gas station, see if they're really following me. And literally as I turned to go in the gas station, they turned the lights on. I was like, what the fuck? And it was like some weird energy. But then it just turns out like he just wanted my, he was like, your plates are expired. And then something happened with my insurance. So I had to get it, like my sister to send it. But I was like, the energy was weird. I was like, am I getting arrested for something? Like, what's going on? And he's like, no, you're not. And then, you know, he like, once I show him my insurance and he's like, just get it fixed, you know, whatever, you know, have a nice day. And that's it. But I always found it weird that they like got in the car at the same time, followed me. Like they might have, unless they just seen the car, I was like, oh yeah, you know, that one's expired. Let's go after him. But it was just weird. So I was like, what if she called, said we were murderers, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, we can't really, there's no murder that we're looking for. So it was like, all right, let's just check this guy out. Oh, right. His things expired. We can pull him over. We see, you know, like that's where my head's going. But it's just like,
yeah, no, listen, I think Chat Mom's on the right path. Time to get a camera. Herc says the same thing. Get that blink camera going. Katie's like, they don't have cameras, but you guys want one? Yep, get some.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get the camera. Well, now I'm thinking ahead, right? Like because I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put it in this corner that watches all of this, so that maybe on streams we can get a full camera view as well. Maybe. I'm sure I can pull it up. You know, it's a Ring camera or something. You can pull it up.
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah,
that'd be kind of sick. But also to save our ass because like
you need
officer.
evidence.
Here's the footage of the last 48 hours. Like,
Right. Oh, here you go, officer. I got the tapes.
she got me thinking I'm sleepwalking. Am I
Dude.
sleepwalking and just taking people's lives?
Hey.
That'd be crazy, right?
You're insane.
A good story. We got to save that one for later.
We do it. Well, there was that one night. No, I'm just kidding. No. We got. I guarantee you, we've said the word murderers too many times that ad suitability got hit. I'm sure of it.
What are you worrying about? We don't even make money off this, and if we do, where's my cut?
Where's your bag?
I'm waiting. You seen Juan Soto sign for 700?
You think I got 700 for you? I got 700 nickels,
hey, man.
or pennies.
700.
That's 700. Yeah, I'll give you 700 or something. Don't know. Them might not be dollars.
Pause, buddy.
Whoa, hey.
Oh, hey, yo. There were people murdered in their sleep. Okay, now you don't have to. I was kidding.
That's okay. I'm just
now I'm a murderer. Now I'm a murderer in my sleep. Make it rain on pennies. That's crazy.
Exactly. Dr. Green has worked with me. He knows we don't make that much money. Anyway, no, this is it's amazing. This is an amazing story.
It's amazing, dude.
It is amazing. It is amazing because like the possibilities, and now we have to follow up. We need camera footage. We need to know what this lady looks like.
No, that's too much, Llama. We can't show people.
No, not you. You can show me behind the scenes.
No, dude.
And then we can
information of character or something. No, I'm kidding. I've been watching.
You can show me behind the scenes. As long as we don't post it. I don't want
nothing to do with the bum. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh no, you're in.
Like, if she's crazy, she's crazy. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Chemo says you can blur her face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eduardo, get on it. Eduardo, edit it. Let's go. Send them all the footage and piece together. Let's go. You can show her moo on camera. Maybe you could be on 20. Exactly.
I don't want that though. Like that's not what I want the attention for. And like I don't want to her moo. You know what I mean? Oh, well, maybe a garment.
I think it's a garment. Yeah, although I thought it was something else at first, and I was like, "No, wait! I think it is like a nightgown or something."
I also thought it was something else. Yeah, man.
Yeah, our heads are in the gutter.
Just stomp on the floor 2 times. She's lucky I don't rewatch Stomp the Yard. I know all the fucking routines, bitch.
Totally do the whole routine. No. The last thing I'll say about it, and the only thing I worry about is. Because the dogs are home all day. If she's banging on the door, she's probably antagonizing the dogs.
Well, he's not like he doesn't bark every time. She does it all the time. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, but if you're not home,
he's not.
And I'm just saying, but that's why you need a Ring camera. You need to see what's happening when she's doing that, because she could be terrorizing the dogs. I know my neighbor next door does it on purpose. All day long has the door open, and every time I swing my door open, that dog barks every single time. There's no coincidence that every time I go out there, her dog happens to bark. It's done on purpose now. That I do know. But I'm just saying, like, maybe she's doing that, because then she'll call the cops for that, and that sucks.
Like I said, we're gonna make ourselves protected, because one, we're not doing shit, so it's like, bitch, and we're also moving, so like, don't make the last couple months of us living here be ass. You know what I mean? Like, don't be that person.
Yeah, no.
You can terrorize the next house, or just go buy a house, bum. You know what I'm saying? Go buy a house, live by yourself. You know what I mean? Nobody above you.
You looking behind you? Is everything all right?
I heard something at the door.
Is she watching the show?
Yeah.
What's her screen name?
Oh, it's Katie.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna die right here live on camera. Hey, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Hold on. You know what I'll do? If that's gonna happen, I'll do this.
Dun, dun, dun. Put the Vampire Diary shit on. Yo, definitely give me a memoriam. Yeah, so, hey, milk it. Milk it. If it happens on camera, have it. If he dies, he dies. You know what I'm saying?
No, AD, if you die on camera, I will definitely not
Make
use
it
that
go
phrase
viral,
to go viral and gain fame. Never, ever would I. Yes, of course I would do that. But
and I need a tribute episode. I need all of you guys to say the meanest things about me. And bring the sign. Let's end it there. Bring the sign.
Oh no, we're all getting shirts that say that. That's all. Everyone is getting a shirt, for free, and that's what we're doing. I'm telling you, I want you scanning that for me. I'm making a shirt tonight, and I'm going to put it on the site.
No, but then her handwriting. She's gonna try to come get the money. Small dick energy. It's really Hercules Outlaw.
Oh shit. That's who he's blaming. Her handwriting doesn't look very old lady. Oh, I know it does. It looks kind of like, well,
She's
it
like
looks
older. I don't know how old, but she's definitely older. She's like sorry, Llama, but like probably your age, to be honest. Looks terrible. You look way
so she's
better.
older. She's old as dirt. That's what it is.
No, she's less than that.
She's old. Katie, shut the fuck up, Katie.
I don't think she's
I'm
gonna
almost
believe.
there. I'm almost there.
Hey
like
man,
50.
50 is a beautiful number, dude.
I'm almost there. I'm picturing old like 70. Yes, that's what I'm thinking when someone says old.
Okay.
You guys are thinking 50, and I'm like, dude, I'm like literally a couple years from that. Like, guys, come on.
Yeah, she's not 70 old, but she's definitely not young. You know,
Katie.
she's not young enough to be this petty. I tell you that.
No, but she does have like young people writing. Like that's I definitely thinking
she has murderer writing. How about that? Let's spread narratives.
Okay.
You want to spread narratives? I'm spreading narratives on the
She's
biggest
got
platform
murder.
on Sunday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern. You bitch.
She's got murderers writing. Cool.
She's like Bruce, dude. You know what I'm saying? She's like an IRL Bruce.
She is like Bruce. We miss Bruce
I don't.
and Andy. Oh,
He's like an IRL Andy.
Anyone my mom's age or younger isn't old to me.
Okay.
Maybe split the difference. Maybe Social Security retired. We love you because you're old. I love you because you can't hold your bodily functions like you're old.
Oh, dude.
I couldn't believe that happened on live stream.
Live stream had to take a shit. This guy has the most live stream things to happen. Fall asleep on stream. Mid-stream, like, yeah, I gotta go poop. He didn't say, to be fair, he tried to keep it off the stream, and I was gonna respect it. But then, you know how
I respected it. I was worried. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with him?
It was just, to me, it was funny how the timing, sideline every Thursday. Go check it out, man. The Blackout channel, Blackout GG. But yeah, he texted the group chat, and then he texted the group chat, and then you could see probably like 3-4 minutes later, he's like, hey, let's wrap this up. And then he could tell that they were just talking because it was only like 30 minutes into the show. So they just kept talking. And he goes, yeah, I gotta go. I got an emergency. Hey, again, keep the cameras rolling.
Right. That would have been amazing.
How
for
viral
the sideline?
It would have called you shitty boy. I literally went to the bathroom. Those would be the worst though. When you know it's coming.
I mean, but okay. So who would have known? Who would have known,
bro? That's true.
You stand there and you just.
I mean, when you take a shit, you make a face. Sure. And that kind of shit that was rumbling to his tummy, probably would have definitely made an expression or a sound. And then he's got to sit in that.
Yeah. Well, again,
crazy.
Be a professional. You gotta be a professional. There are times you gotta go. You gotta go.
To be honest, I would have just Exited.
Just just mute for a minute and
No,
like
just
walk.
drag me out. I would have texted me and be like, drag me out. You still would have got me. Either way, Bird was gonna say what was happening. Again, sideline.
Yeah.
I would have known.
Oh,
wow.
It'd be bad if you like hit the mute twice. What? What's that? What's going on? What's that noise?
What was that take?
Anyway, yeah, check out Sideline Thursday nights for the best shitty commentary ever.
I see what you did there.
See that? You see what I did there? Anyway,
Get to your topics, man. I know you've been texting me all week. Topics.
well, I was trying to be prepared for the show. Was trying to, yeah. See, no, look, that was bad. If you blame it on the baby, I'm thinking something's wrong with the baby, and I'm worried about the baby.
Yeah, she has a grown man shit fart. Come on, bro. A grown man shit fart. You think that's the baby? You think we're not gonna know the difference?
Well, exactly. Come on now.
Or feed her something else. The milk's gone bad, brother.
Again, check out Sideline for
yes,
sure.
Yes, sir. Every Thursday. He does.
So no, I had topics just because I saw some things. I go, you know what, these would be pretty cool topics, and typically I keep them to myself, and then I write them down, or I say, okay, well, we'll talk about them during the show. But like, let me send them over to you. So yeah, just a couple of items.
I appreciate it. I didn't look anything up.
Well, that was the whole point, was for you to look them up.
I know. I was like, I'm not gonna look none of these up. To be honest, they weren't bad. I just feel like I could have freeballed all of them. You know what I'm saying? I could have really just freestyled it. So let's go. Let's rate my takes.
The one that
hurts the most.
The one that hurt me was the no more Blu-rays.
I knew.
I'm devastated.
I was like,
I'm devastated.
So bad.
I'm
hey man,
devastated.
eventually they'll be antique.
But there is an issue, man. There is an issue. Like that's
Why?
The streaming services are shitty. The compression is shitty. It makes your TV, which you spent a lot of money for, look shitty. And there is a difference. There is a difference. I'm
not able to see that in my TV, but I believe it. And also, I mean, obviously with the Pokemon card business, I'm sort of realizing like there's just something so valuable to people that, like, to me, I got thousands of Pokemon cards right there that mean really nothing to me besides I just want to create a business. But there's people that care about them shits. And the same thing with you and DVDs. Like, you religiously buy Blu-rays and shit to this day, which I know as a kid was a good feeling. Like, we would go every Tuesday. I always bring this up, but my mom would always bring us every Tuesday, and like we would pick out the newest movies, and we had a collection. And like, obviously now I don't really care to have the collection, but I see the value of like just owning a physical copy of a movie you love. You know what I mean? A movie that means something to you.
Right.
So I find that detrimental. But also I feel like the same thing with like vinyls and shit. Like, they'll come back for movies that are worth it, right? Like, they're not gonna make every movie a Blu-ray, which, you know, also unfortunate because you never know who's a fan of what. But right. I do think a Deadpool movie comes out, you think they're not giving you a steel disc, double disc, you know, you think they're not, and they're gonna charge extra because now they have to make it.
Yeah, no, and the thing is, it's going to become a niche thing now, because with LG not making them anymore, they're the last company making players, and they said we're not making them anymore. So whatever's in the market you can buy after that, good luck.
No bullshit.
That sucks though.
Maybe buying a couple of them and holding on to them, Johns, might be a smart play.
I'm already at the Goodwills buying Blu-ray players and 4K Blu-ray players. I'm
saying even like newer ones.
Yeah,
like keep a couple in the tuck for like a couple, even for you. Like if one of yours breaks, or guaranteed the market's gonna go up on those for sure. Because again, people love there's people like, look, bro, you got a whole collection behind you. You know, like there's more people like you. You're not alone out there.
I know. I'm just saying that one hurt. That one hurt because then, and again, just like you said, like, hey, I stream my movies. My youngest says that, and I go, I said, you sat there. I said, you sat there and I played you the difference between a streamed movie and a Blu-ray, a 4K Blu-ray. I said, you knew the difference was 98. You knew that. So I said, stop talking shit. And he's like, oh, no. Yeah, I saw it. I remember. I was like, it's a fucking difference, but I get it.
But
So,
also that incentivizes these streaming platforms to heighten their thing. You got to think like streaming to anywhere and everywhere at any time got to be a lot. So eventually, I think it will catch up and it will compare. But
yeah.
by that time, there will be something even more clear that we're kind of like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It's weird. I think I might buy a couple just to hold on so I can sell to you in the future when you don't buy any and be like, damn, I need a Blu-ray. My shit toasted and they're fucking 2 bands right now for what?
I'll be a fucking crack fiend. I'll buy that shit. Hey man, you got any more than Blu-ray players, man? I need one.
I need one. I also got the first season of Friends. You want it?
I did buy a bunch of DVDs though from that's from like Goodwill. Like I go thrift shopping all the time, so I bought a bunch of stuff.
I told you got to do the DVD whatnots.
I know that I want to do, but I've been collecting a bunch of stuff, so I've got stuff here. But and that poster here, the Back to the Future poster I got from a DVD store. So yeah, that's the authentic movie poster. But anyway. Yeah, so yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt me, and I wanted to just say that it hurts. And
I know. When you sent it, I was like, "Yep, that one's personal." And I took that personal.
That one actually sucks. But the other one that I sent you, I was kind of I don't know what you think of it. Was the whole Chris Evans getting cast again as Captain America in that in the new Avengers movie? Now they're just bringing back the old characters. I guess they're going to play variants of themselves.
Yeah, I think specifically, I think the best idea I've heard, and it makes sense also to do. It's not a cheesy thing, but bring him back as Old Man Cap, because remember he goes back in time and he's like lived life, but bring him back at that point with the knowledge that he's gotten through time travel, because he probably had his own stories that we don't know about. We just seen him go off and he was old as fuck, so he lived through a lot. So I think that would be the smartest way. Also, they could do the cheap thing and have him as Captain Hydra. That'd be something that is fan pleasing, kind of cool. Like I would like it to see the live version of that, but also like we could have maybe utilized this character in another way. Maybe Hydra comes back and then they have their version of that. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it's cool. Again, Robert Downey Jr. is coming back as Doom. And I think at the end of the day, nothing's going to outdo what they did with the first set of movies.
Yeah.
As good as these movies get, that was just a different time. And I think these characters hold a lot of weight for people, No,
for sure. I mean, if they do the stories well, right? I'll buy it and I'll watch it. Yeah. But the first early criticism is that you're just rehashing the characters to bring the nostalgia back and to try to just recoup and say, okay, we'll give you back what you want, but you've got these new players. I would say that the new players weren't introduced really well, and they haven't used them really like Shang-Chi hasn't been used really well.
Although a great movie.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just saying that he's on the back burner. Yeah. The new movie that's coming out with all the B-list guys.
I mean, we said it, Thunderbolts, but
the Thunderbolts, yeah. I mean
that one looks good.
It does look good.
Interesting. I also think I've been saying this the whole time, but Captain America, I think is going to surprise people. I think, bro, we felt it. I mean, we've been doing this show since Loki, right? We felt the fatigue set in, especially I think even more so because at points we were talking about all these shows, but the fatigue set in, and that happened for everybody. And they were also making missteps. They hit a lot of doubles, a lot of triples, a lot of home runs the first 10 years. They've hit a couple singles, a couple doubles, maybe a home run with like Deadpool, and there's certain movies that have done good. But I also think that them getting the whole Jonathan Majors thing, though I would love to see him as Kang still, because I feel like he would have been really good if allowed to be.
Right.
I
Right.
think gave them a perfect opportunity to be like, hey, what the fuck are we doing? Let's not lose this, right? Like we had something good. We're putting too much shit out. Let's slow it down. Let's get back to again. I think bringing back the old characters kind of feels like them getting back to what they were doing well. You know what I mean? Like let's find interesting ways to tell these stories, and then obviously you can bring these characters back because this has been so long, and now the multiverse allows them. I mean, even he came back as fucking Johnny Storm. So it's like I don't see what's the difference of him coming back as Captain America. Like let him come back, give him a good story. Like don't let him just be a normal Cap that just comes in still,
Right.
you know, young Chris. Like I think the old one is the best way because, like Tang mentioned, he's still super soldier, so he can still help, but also he's got a lot more knowledge. You know, so I think that it could be like a Nick Fury type of role, in a sense.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
More of a
No,
leadership.
and then
Like he's not really fighting.
yeah, and then he could mentor some of the newer guys, and like it's like the old wrestling adage, right? It's like you take the old champion and you help them like usher in some of the new guys, like help them bring in the stories. And I think Iron Man did that for a couple of characters, right? Like, yeah, for Spider-Man for sure. Like let's slowly bring you the most popular Marvel character, and then let's have him team up with Spider-Man, which again would have done well anyway, but it makes it even better that they sort of had this relationship and they were able to hand off. And so when Iron Man is gone, it's Spider-Man, right? And so it was a great sort of you know, like thinking about the future of Marvel. Now the unfortunate thing is you still got the Sony Spider-Verse and you still got all this other
I've seen
nonsense.
speculations today because obviously Craven came out and that was another one of your topics, but
yeah, no, I mean only because of the the box office was horrific for it.
Terrible.
But,
yeah, nobody was looking for that movie.
No.
That's what they keep fucking up with. It's like, yeah, cool. Just because again, Marvel bringing in Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, yes, baiting the nostalgia, but also we can trust them to be like, all right, they're gonna give us a reason for this, whether we like it or not. They have a plan for that. Them giving us Madam Web was just to be like, hey, we got Madam Web. Oh, look, Craven. You guys like Craven? How about Morbius? Yeah, let's do that. Even though Morbius obviously caught fire after, but nobody says that's a good movie. I've never heard somebody be like, yeah, that's a fucking sick fucking movie. You know, like, so they said that this was the last movie of the Sinister Six type of thing, I think. And I do think that, well, I've seen today a couple times that Marvel's might buy the rights to Spider-Man. And that happens, sheesh, you just give Marvel another 10 years because they're going to do the Spider-Man universe right with the IP, you know, allowed to use the IP whenever. I mean, there's a lot of things they can do with that.
Especially with Miles Morales, that could explode.
Well, everybody's talking about Miles Morales, but there's still shit that we haven't seen with like Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man and Deadpool is a fucking classic.
Yep.
Classic combo. You know, like we need to see that, and I think Tom Holland and Ryan Reynolds would be the perfect two to do that. Like we don't know who the next Miles Morales or like what that kind of direction they take it in. So we don't know if it will necessarily fit with the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. I don't see anybody else playing Deadpool after Ryan Reynolds. Like he's not Spider-Man where you can just recast. You know, so I don't know, man. Again, if they get that opens up a lot. Tank's not gonna be Miles. He should be.
Yeah, he could be. Light skin Miles Morales. Like light skin.
Little ginger Miles Morales, gingerbread boy.
No, but yeah, I just I just found it funny that Craven opens to that small number, even worse than Madam Web. I was like, man, I thought for sure it at least opened a little bit better.
It's because of the other movies. You gotta think. Venom was their only chance to have hits. The first one was cool. Second one was not so cool. The third one was also not so cool. Like people kind of like, you could tell like there's aspects of the movies people like. I saw the second one and I was like, I'm not gonna watch the third one. Like I don't care enough. This is not the Venom I want to see. So I'm not gonna watch it. And then the only Madam Web, I didn't watch it, but it got on Netflix. And the day it got on Netflix, I was like, let's just see how bad this movie is. So I skipped around and watched a couple scenes, and I was like, thank God I'm not watching this shit. Like, this is dog shit. So you got to think, with those two movies not doing so well, nobody's checking for Craven. And the marketing was poor on it. The movie was held up. This should have came out like before Morbius, I'm pretty sure, or right after. Like, it should have been come out. So
I think if it came out before Madam Web, it would have done a little bit better.
A little bit better. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I agree.
It would have helped. But Madam Web like just completely tanked that whole universe.
We could write a better movie than that today. If Sony said, "Hey, pick any Spider-Man character, and you can pick your team of guys, BLKOUT, and you guys write a cohesive story in 48 hours," we would come up with a better movie, and we would be all acting in it. Like, it would be hilarious. It'd be like Knocked Up, but with the chameleon or some shit.
we definitely have to pick roles appropriately.
Well, you're Doc Ock, so that's that.
Oh yeah. that seems appropriate. I was gonna say that or Rhino.
No, I think Gabe's Rhino, to be honest.
He's got a big old head. That's right. Juggernaut.
Bird, obviously. Wilson Fisk, easy. That's an easy call.
Yep.
Tang could be Miles. We'll let him be Miles. We need a Spider-Man. That's another thing. You did all these movies without introducing one Spider-Man. You could have put all three of them in there if you wanted to in the last Venom movie, and you fucked up.
Right. It was teed up and ready for you. Everything was ready for you. Does that make me the Green Goblin?
Oh, you could be the Green Goblin. That'd be sick. I want to be like, I'll be Morbius. I'll redo Morbius. Or I could be Blade. That'd be cool. I don't think I'd be a good Blade.
There you go. Daywalker.
Or fucking Daredevil. I'll be blind for a little bit.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not a bad deal. All right. So yeah, those are some of the topics I wanted to cover. But
how'd I do? No preparation.
You did actually really well. Really, really well.
I love this shit. Eric would be Harry Green Goblin. Oh, the Harry version? That's crazy. I see it though.
I do see it.
I feel like Eric would be Flash Thompson.
Oh my God. Yeah, you would. Or Ned, the guy in the chair. No. Who's the guy in the chair? Hen? No. Hen is J. Jonah Jameson.
Hen is definitely
He's a menace.
Definitely. Hen would have like hilarious rants.
He would just go on and on about how bad Spider-Man is. About how bad Tang is. We got to find a Mary Jane. MJ. That would be good. Anyway. You did great. You did great for no prep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So follow the podcast Murderers in the Building. No, that's a different show. No, I think you got to keep us posted on your whereabouts and what's happening with this lady. This is crazy. This is some crazy shit. I'm fascinated now, and I want to know what this lady looks like. I want to see pictures, images. When you get the Ring camera installed, we got to see where it covers. We got to see everything. Look at this. Herc's got backstory and everything. There's a variant of Flash Thompson who's an Army Ranger who lost his legs. My legs. Anyway.
Oh shit.
My leg! Hey, there it is. I forgot.
I didn't know the soundboard worked in this.
It's super loud too.
I didn't know it worked. I heard it over there. She's watching back there.
Maybe that's what she heard.
No, dude. Because literally anything through my PC goes through my ears. I don't have like outside speakers, so like none of you don't hear guns. You know what I mean? Like you're not listening. You can't hear none of that shit. That would make more sense. Like if I'm just playing with my door open and but. Not even that.
Yeah, I mean, my neighbors would have. should have called the cops on us a long time ago. The way my son screams and yells when he's playing Call of Duty, he's like that. He's like all those viral videos, like, you know, he's at the door. He's at the door. And he's yelling 100 things. So no, I would have been arrested by now. But anyway, let's wrap it up. Thank you, AD, for sharing the Murderers Live Here story. We appreciate that. That is the name of this episode tonight. Again, if we can clear copyright on all my shit, we will have more videos out, but we are in copyright hell right now. So that's what's holding up a lot of reviews. Patreon has everything ready to go. Everything is uploaded there. So if you want to check those out, I'm not trying to get you guys to pay for stuff. I'm just telling you that's where everything is currently sitting. But as soon as we can get it out, it'll be here on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. Say Herc, Chat Mom. Let's see, we got Roman 2 Shitty Raw. Let's see, Chad, Dr. Green. Dr. Green, thank you, Dr. Green. John Gillen was here. He said road to 10K. Thank you so much. Katie, thank you so much for putting up. So Tang was here. So again, thank you guys, everybody who was in the chat, who participated tonight. It's been a great show. I am the Big Llama. He is Blackout AD. We will see you guys next Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on the Big Llama Show. Every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night.
You guys, my alibi.